Hello Gemini, thank you so much for joining me for your March of 2022 tarot reading, Taroscope with Animal Totem. This is Vickie Verlie, the Rock and Roll Prophetess. I'm at vickieverlie.com and Rock and Roll Prophetess on YouTube. Do not be fooled by imposters. Okay, so we're going to use some different decks this month. The people from DeBry have gifted me with a few decks, so we're going to be using some of them in the first part of the reading. For this reading, we're going to be using the Tarot of the Nile by DeBry. And then we're going to do the second portion with my brand new mini rock and roll tarot deck. I'm so in love with this. I love the way it fans out. I've made a separate video if you want to learn more about this deck, but we're going to use it in the reading today. And then as always, we're going to pull a card from the Beast Mistress Animal Oracle cards, my own creation, to get your animal totem. If you are a level 2 Patreon supporter, we're going to do an additional few cards from another DeBry deck. And this is going to be the Lustrous Tarot. We're going to use that deck as well. Alright, let's get started with the main portion of the reading. I'm going to shuffle up the cards. You know that this is a very powerful month for everybody. It's a big turning point because of the Aries Ingress that we have. Now the Aries Ingress is a very powerful time because it's the new beginning of the astrological year. Aries is the very first sign of the zodiac. Let me pull out my little sheet here and we can talk about it. Aries is the very first sign of the zodiac, and so when we come to the point of the sun moving into Aries, it starts the whole year over again. The whole cycle starts again. So it's a very powerful time for new beginnings, creating your reality. I am offering the Aries Ingress reading, which I offer every year. It'll be available till the end of this month for a limited time. Thank you for everybody who's been ordering it and orders it every year. It is a very powerful predictive reading for the upcoming season, for the next few months. And also I've opened up again for the Aries Ingress painting class, which I had last year, and a lot of people really enjoyed it as well. And it's it's creating your reality through painting and art, and you do not have to be an artist to do it. It's just a real powerful tool as well. You can find all that information below. But let's get our shuffle going and see what's in store for our Geminis. Gemini Sun, Rising, and Moon, or anyone with prominent Gemini in their chart. Let's take a look. Ten of Cups is the very first card out. Beautiful. Followed by a Page of Swords. We've got the Three of Rods, looks like. Two of Cups, soulmate card. Two of Rods. Five of Cups. Eight of Swords. Two of Pentacles, Five of Rods, and the Nine of Cups. The Wish card is the final outcome. That is so great, Gemini. The Wish card is just flat out your wish is coming true, meaning you're going to get what you want. Sure looks like there's a lot of love energy around. We've got the Ten of Cups as the very first card, which is happiness and joy and love and marriage. And we have the Two of Cups as the soulmate card. Because this Two of Cups is in the position of the past, I feel that some of you, this is an ongoing thing. So maybe it's somebody that you've wanted to be with for a long time, but now you're together. Or it could just be for those of you who are in a very long-term relationship that you're just in this good flow. You know, there's peaks and valleys. Anybody who's been in a long-term relationship knows this. You get along, then you don't. It's up and down. It's all over. You know, you also have the Two of Rods here. This is one of the best cards as for relationships also when you've got all these other relationship cards showing up here. Because the Two of Rods says beneath all the lovey-dovey, whatever, the romance, that there's really a true partnership. That you guys are really friends and that your paths coincide and that you see things the same way and you can travel. Like sometimes I want to go this way and they want to go this way, and that's where we get conflict. When you have the Two of Rods, so I'm going this way, well I'm going this way too, and you walk along together. So you walk along together. The Two of Rods can be any kind of a partnership, not only romance. So it could be other kinds of partnerships. It could be in business for some. Of course it'll be different for everybody. The Two of Rods also is a card of you really finding your path and you really seeing that way to go. You also, at the basis of the situation, you do have the Three of Rods. So the Three of Rods is your ships are coming in. You're seeing, you're seeing you're starting to see your success after working a long time. And in some cases, some of you may have even gave up on it. Some of you may have received disappointing news in the time of air. So the time of air is the time of Aquarius, which is actually, I'm actually filming these readings all the way back in the time of Aquarius. So maybe in the time of Aquarius, you got some news or some information, and it was looking bleak. You know, it might have been looking bleak, but it's going to turn out well because you have the final outcome is the Nine of Cups, your wish is coming true. So when you have these two cards together, this is also a very powerful indicator of things getting what you want. It looks like some of you, maybe there could be a little, it's not just, you know, one day and night, you know. It looks like there's definitely a transitionary period here. You know, you might be working 2 jobs at once, or you might be, you know, have a day job and have your other business. And it can get hard at times. 5 of Rods, there could be struggle. There's obstacles to overcome. And you may feel like just picking up and walking away at times. But with the 2 of Rods there, this is such a strong indicator of you being on the right path. And then the 9 of Cups, that you're going to get what you want. It is coming for you. It is going to be, you know, it is going to be successful. Okay, now we're going to do the Rock and Roll Tarot deck. And so you are, we're doing Gemini, right? Sorry, I got a little confused there. So you're a Gemini. So this means that because you're an air sign, you're represented by the swords in the tarot. So we're going to use my new Rock and Roll Tarot deck. I love the way this feels in my hand, and I love the way it looks when you fan it. There's so many things I love about it. I did a separate video if you want to check it out, or if you want to order it for yourself. But anyway, so Rock and Roll Tarot deck mini edition here, 3rd edition. So we're going to be looking for one of the Swords court cards. The Knight of Swords, the Queen of Swords, or the King of Swords. So there's no gender in these readings, so any one of them can absolutely represent you. Okay, so let's continue on, and then we're going to look at the cards that surround you, and that's going to give us our a little bit more insights, perhaps. Oh, look, right, first card out. There you are, King of Swords. So we're going to zoom in on that, but I'm going to put another row below you also of these cards, so we get a little bit more feedback of what's going on here. Okay. Well, let me move the camera. Well, actually, I should just move this thing and zoom in. Oops. Let's do it. I guess I do have to. Can I pull this down? No. There we go. Well, that's good. We can see now, right? Okay. Yeah, so here you are. You're showing up as the King of Swords was the very first card. And I love that because, look, you're falling out right next to the wish card. So that's just really bringing that home that, yes, your wish is going to come true. Yes, you're going to get what you want. Here's this fire sign energy again. Did you have the fire sign energy before? Or maybe I might be thinking of another thing, but you do have it here for sure. You've got the Knight of Rods and the King of Rods. And the King of Rods shows right next to the Lover's card here. So this is the person. Highly likely that you would be involved with a fire sign person, which is a Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius, or that you would be getting involved at the time of Aries, when we move to Aries, which is the Ingress, which is this big event this month. So we've got the Aries Ingress on the 20th of the month. You know, this moon is showing up here in this row as well. And the moon is card number 18, and I want to bring to your attention that we are having a full moon on the 18th in the sign of Virgo. Okay, so that's interesting. The moon card is 18. There's going to be a full moon on the 18th of Virgo. And Virgo is a mutable sign like you. You're also a mutable. Gemini is a mutable sign, and Virgo is a mutable sign. So there is a connection through the mutable energy there. But that could be definitely the time frames. When you have a knight and a king, this indicates a very long-term relationship. This indicates somebody that you're going to know over many years, and there's a big span of time involved. So this is a long-term relationship. It could be somebody that, again, like you've been with for a really long time, that we said at the beginning, you know, ebb and flow. Or it can just be somebody you're meeting now, but that it's going to continue long into the future. And the Lover's card shows up right next to them. Before I move forward, I wanted also, because I want to get into more of these bottom row cards, but I want to adjust, the Justice card is also right next to you. So Justice could mean, justice will be done. Could be some kind of karmic thing. And the word retribution is standing out to me. But I really feel more like it's just like the best success is the best revenge is success, or something like that. You know, that's the retribution. Like you're finally justified in following your true path, like we had in that Two of Rods in the beginning. you finally are justified. You're getting flack from other people, but you're going to be like, see, I told you. I knew this would work. Or I knew this was my path or my destiny. Hang on to that. Because it does seem like, even in this reading, you've got 1, 2, 3 cards of frustration, or, being worried about it, not being sure. People may be talking you out of it. Here's the thing. The King of Rods doesn't try to talk you out of it. He tries to boost you up. With the lovers behind his back, he's not trying to make you feel small. He's trying to, he or she, this person is trying to make you feel better. And that's, when you have a partner, a soulmate, at the very least, you would hope that they would be on your side and things and not working against you, I feel for a lot of this is you working against your own self, because look she's got the blindfold on, and then hands over your face, so it's more of what's going on in your own head than what's really going on out in reality. So this is also somebody, well, reality, is subjective, I guess, but this person, is somebody that's supportive and really on your side and everything like that. Okay, let's go ahead and get our animal totem card for our Gemini friends. Boy, big time love partnership, though. It's sure showing up. Yeah, don't forget again, Aries Ingress reading, always a popular reading. Many people are ordering it. Only available to the end of the month, so it's an outlook. And if you want to join in on the painting course, it's really fun, and it's really, a powerful way. It's more of like inner work, of doing your inner work and manifesting reality. So you can find links to all that, including my new rock and roll tarot deck, too, which I'm so in love with. Oh. Okay, Aries. Why do I want to say Aries? Because of the Aries Ingress. I know we're doing Gemini. Don't freak out in the comments. This is Gemini's reading. And it's March of 2022, too, if I said the wrong date at any time. Whatever the headline says, that's the reading. Okay. The goat. The goat likes the view from the top of the mountain. The goat will also, I always use that tin can example, the goat will chew up tin cans to get to where they want to be. So they are, I'm hearing I'm a man on a mission, or a woman on a mission, I'm a person on a mission. But it came through in that expression, I'm a man on a mission. So, you're determined to do something. You see the vision, Gemini. Gemini, you have such a bright mind. You guys can figure things out, and you can just, you can see 10 steps ahead. You're very good at, like, strategy and things like that. This card can also mean, though, too, that a Capricorn might be involved here. Okay, independent, ambitious, rugged, curious, unfaltering perseverance and determination, climbing to new heights, top of the heap, overcoming obstacles, success after hard work. That's the main. I need to zoom back out again. Well, I'll put them over here. You can see it. There we go. It fits. Yeah. So a lot of success could be happening this year. This month, I should say. And relationship is really in the forefront here. I think, what I'm thinking too, I feel like for some of you, this justice thing could be like something that's kind of been looming, and then we got that out of the way, and then we can just all relax. We can all relax now. I'm going to put that as your headline. You can relax now, because that's really the vibe I'm getting. Like, you've been striving, trying, and now you can relax now. Yeah, you can relax now. Take a breath. You've earned it. You've earned the success, and it also bleeds over and comes into your personal life as well. All right, Geminis, thanks so much for tuning in. There's going to be 4 additional cards pulled for the Patreon people. You can find out about that in the links below. And again, we're going to use the other Debray deck, the Illustrious Tarot, for that one. And don't forget about my Rock and Roll Tarot deck. It feels great in your hands. I'm in love with this deck. The other thing is I'm also launched on 2/22, which is when everything's coming out. This deck will be out on 2/22, and then I've also launched the first single to my upcoming album. And I'm going to play a little bit of it on the way out. It's called Traces of Angels. It's going to be new age instrumental music. And if you like it, please do, like it on the different platforms, Apple Music, Spotify, whatever you listen to, add it to a playlist. All that stuff really helps to, promote the song, and I appreciate everything that everybody does do for me, including liking and subscribing. Remember that you are love and beauty incarnate. Have the best month ever. We'll see you again next time. Patreon's coming up next.